And now let's look at this number 5. In triangle DEF below, GH is parallel to DF. Which of the following statements would best be used as reason and proof that GEH is similar to DEF? Okay, I kind of talked about this earlier. For them to be similar, the angles have to be congruent and the sides have to be proportional. So corresponding angles formed by parallel lines by a transversal are congruent. That would be true. Congruent triangles are similar. Yes, but at the same time, that doesn't apply to these two triangles the way they're drawn. The midsegment of a triangle is half the length of the side that it is parallel to. I don't know anything about these two being congruent, or H being the midpoint of EF and G being the midpoint of ED, so that won't apply. An isosceles triangle has two congruent angles. That's true, but that doesn't apply. That wouldn't apply to this picture. So A would be the only. All right, number 6 now. Henry built a wooden storage shed in the shape of a rectangular prism. He's going to paint the top, front, left, and right side. So he's not painting everything, but he's painting the different sections. So he's painting, we'll start off with the right side. So that's going to be 6 times 5, so this is 30 feet squared. Okay, and then he's going to paint the left side too, so this way over here, that's going to be another 30 feet squared. Right, the top is going to be 5 feet and 6 inches, and 6 inches is half a foot, so that's going to be 5.5 times 5, which comes out to be 27.5. Right, so that's the area there. Then he's going to paint the front, so again that's at 5.5. This time it's going to be times 6. So 5.5 times 6 comes out to be 33. All right, so then we add those together. So you got 30 plus 30 plus 33 plus 27.5 comes out to be 120.5. So it says which is the closest. So that's going to be F, 121 feet squared. All right, now number 7, a flagpole shadow is 7.4 yards long on level ground. Flagpole is 6 yards high. Based on the information, which of the following is closest to the angle of elevation? So the pole should be at a 90-degree angle from the ground. So on this one, we're going to have to use our trig functions. This is the one I want, this angle right here. So I'm going to use, from here, this would be opposite, and this would be adjacent. So that means I'm going to have to use my tangent function. But because I want the angle, and you remember that we use our inverse function, so that's going to be opposite over adjacent. Okay. Also make sure that your calculator is set to degrees, and that's going to give us about 39 degrees. So that's going to be A. All right, moving on to number 8. Identify the pair of statements that forms a contradiction. Okay, so LM is congruent to OP, LM is parallel to OP, LM is perpendicular to OP, point A bisects OP. Well, it's impossible for two segments to be parallel and perpendicular. Because parallel means that they do not intersect. Perpendicular means they intersect at a 90-degree angle. So the ones that form a contradiction would be 2 and 3. So the answer for that one is H.